Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Did Alexia Umansky criticize Morgan Wade for Kyle Richards' marriage drama? Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards' main storyline has been her split from husband Mauricio Demansky. The couple actually filmed the moment that they told their 4 daughters that they were separating. Since then, Kyle's daughters have reportedly been incredibly supportive. So is Kyle's daughter, Alexia Umansky, currently feuding with Morgan Wade for adding to her parents' marital issues? During the season 14 reunion, Kyle admitted that she questioned her feelings for her friend Morgan, and that she eventually spoke to her daughters about it. Honestly, it was just a really proud moment for me as a mom, how my daughters reacted. I wanted them to be always proud of me, and I didn't want to embarrass them, Kyle admitted. She added that all of her daughters were very supportive. So it seems as though there is mutual respect between Kyle, her daughters, and Morgan. Meanwhile, RHOBH reunion host Andy Cohen was tired of Kyle's secretive behavior about Morgan. While Morgan filmed some scenes for season 13, Kyle did not even mention her name this season. According to Kyle, Morgan was no longer comfortable being part of the show. Then Andy held Kyle's feet to the fire. I do just want to point out, putting out a music video that is the two of you as lovers, it contributed so mightily to a conversation that was already a runaway train, Andy said. And that was totally in her hands. In 2023, Kyle played Morgan's love interest in a sultry music video. Well, Kyle and Morgan recently enjoyed some quality time together. Kyle joined Morgan for part of her international tour in Europe, with Kyle stating that her vacation was great. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is available to stream on Peacock and Hulu in the UK and Ireland. The unfolding drama between Alexia Umansky, Morgan Wade, and the Richards Umansky family has captivated fans and ignited intense debates across social media platforms. At the heart of this controversy lies Alexia's public accusation that Morgan Wade played a significant role in the dissolution of her parents' 27-year marriage. This statement has not only strained relationships within the family, but also drawn sharp reactions from Morgan Wade herself. The spark, Alexia's accusation. In a candid interview, Alexia Umansky expressed her frustration and hurt, stating, "I can't stand to see my family hurt by unnecessary drama. Morgan needs to take responsibility for what she has caused." These words quickly gained traction, with many fans aligning with Alexia's perspective, believing that Morgan's close friendship with Kyle Richards might have contributed to the family's turmoil. Morgan Wade, known for her candid nature, did not remain silent. In a series of social media posts, she vehemently denied the allegations, asserting that she had no intention of causing harm to the Richards Umansky family. She also expressed disappointment that Mauricio Demansky had not publicly defended her against these claims. "It's truly heartbreaking to see a family I once respected accuse me of things I didn't do," Morgan wrote. "I didn't destroy anyone's family, and these accusations are completely baseless." The public exchange has led to a palpable rift between Alexia and Morgan. Fans have taken sides, with some supporting Alexia's protective stance over her family, while others empathize with Morgan, viewing her as an innocent party caught in a whirlwind of family drama. The situation has also placed Kyle Richards in a difficult position, torn between her daughter and her close friend. Behind the scenes, the tension is equally palpable. Mauricio Umansky's silence on the matter has been noted by both parties, with Morgan questioning his lack of support and Alexia interpreting his inaction as a failure to protect his family. This dynamic has further complicated the already strained relationships within the family. As the drama continues to unfold, fans are left wondering about the future of the Richards Umansky family dynamics. Will Kyle be able to mend the rift between her daughter and her friend? Can Morgan Wade find a way to rebuild her relationship with the family she once held dear? Only time will tell how this complex web of relationships had always been a land of glittering facades and whispered secrets, but few expected a quiet storm to brew between Alexia Umansky and Morgan Wade. From the outside, Their bond had seemed curious but genuine. Alexia, the sharp, poised daughter of Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky, and Morgan, the gritty country singer with a soul shaped by scars and southern skies. But in the gilded world of reality TV and blurred family lines, even the closest ties can fray. It began subtly, as these things often do. A shift in eye contact, a clipped reply, the kind of things only someone close would notice. Alexia had always been fiercely protective of her family. As the second eldest daughter, she'd grown up watching her mother juggle fame, marriage, and motherhood with a mix of glamour and grit. Kyle wasn't perfect, far from it, but she was hers. And after the rumors about Kyle and Morgan started bubbling in the tabloids, Alexia found herself thrown into an emotional tempest she hadn't prepared for. Morgan had become a fixture in their lives, first as Kyle's friend, then as something more. Whether they admitted it or not, the energy between Morgan and Kyle was unmistakable. It wasn't about labels, not in lay, not anymore. But energy doesn't lie, and Alexia had felt the shift in her mother's gaze when Morgan was in the room. Softer, more alive, and Mauricio, her dad, noticed too. The divorce talks started quietly. Whispered conversations behind closed doors, sharp glances over dinner, long nights when the house felt too quiet. Mauricio, ever the real estate mogul and family man, tried to keep a brave face, but something in him had dimmed. Alexia saw it, and she blamed Morgan. What had once been admiration curdled into resentment. Where she once saw Morgan as bold and authentic, she now saw a wedge, cool, tatted, and unapologetically present. The woman who had walked into her family's life and disrupted everything. It all came to a head one humid April evening in the Hollywood Hills. The occasion was innocent enough, a small gathering at Kyle's house to celebrate Farrah's latest listing in Bel Air. Morgan showed up in boots and denim, her guitar slung casually over her shoulder, wearing Kyle's smile like it was made for her. Alexia felt something snap. "Hey, Alexia," Morgan said, offering her a drink and a nod. Alexia looked her over. "Didn't realize this was your party." Morgan smirked. "Didn't realize it had to be." The tension was thick, but Kyle brushed it off with a laugh, trying to play mediator. But the fuse had been lit. Later, as the night mellowed and guests filtered out, Alexia found Morgan alone on the patio, staring out at the canyon lights. "Do you even care what you've done to this family?" she asked, arms crossed. Morgan turned slowly, not surprised. "What I've done? You came in here like a storm. And now my parents don't even talk without arguing. My dad's sleeping in Brentwood, and my mom's dressing like you." Morgan laughed once bitterly. "So this is about flannel shirts and boots? Please, your mom's figuring out who she is. That's not on me." "It is on you," Alexia said, voice rising. "She's vulnerable. And you. What? You write a few lyrics and she throws away 25 years of marriage? My family is falling apart, and somehow you've made yourself the center of it all." Morgan's face hardened. "You think I wanted this? I didn't come here looking for any of this. Kyle and we connected. You don't have to like it, but don't pin your parents' marriage on me. That was cracking long before I walked in." "You don't know anything about our family," Alexia snapped. "I know enough to see when someone's been hiding for too long," Morgan replied quietly. And that was the truth of it, wasn't it? Kyle had been hiding. From herself, from the world, maybe even from Mauricio. But Alexia wasn't ready to face that truth, not yet. It was easier to cast Morgan as the villain than to admit that maybe, just maybe, her parents had been drifting long before the tabloids caught on. The next day, Alexia stopped answering Morgan's texts, unfollowed her on Instagram, blocked her number, and when the next family dinner came around, Morgan wasn't invited.